Hello folks, this is Wise Gamer, and I'm going to bring you a video today of once you hit level 90 in Mist of Pandaria, where to go get some gears, get your training for flying at level 90 in the new zones and the new cities that they added to the game. This is going to have a lot of spoilers, so for people that want to find this information out on their own, I advise stopping the video now. And as you can see right now, I'm going over my gears that I've already gotten, and they're full PvP gears, and I'm going to be showing you how to get those soon. So we're just going to start heading that way now, and I'm just going to fly over to the guy next to the bulletin board that's going to take us out to the new zones. First I'm going to repair on this big guy. I don't know who he is, but he seems to have an anvil that I could use, and so I'm good to go. I'm going to click on this guy over here, and he's going to take us out to, I believe, Four Winds, because right now Jade Forest, they closed in beta. I don't know if it was a bug or a problem or whatnot, but Valley of Four Winds is the lowest area right now you could access. So anything in Jade Forest is pretty much closed. Now, seeing I already got my flight training, I'm just going to fly over there. But there is a way to get there with a land mount. There should be a path if you look at the map. That should take you right to the gate of the area of Val of Eternal Blossom. Val of Eternal Blossom is where we're going to be during this whole video. That's where the new cities are, and that's where we could get the new PvP vendor gears. I'm just going to fly between these two peaks right here, and then we should be right in that zone. And there we go. Now right over here below us is the new city for the Alliance. Seeing I am an Alliance toon, I won't be having too much coverage on the Horde side, but I will show you the locations at least. So the first thing I advise once you hit 90 is try to come here and then speak to this guy right here, and he's going to give you your flight training so you could fly around all these areas now. Seeing I already got it, he's not showing anything, but I believe it was 2,500 gold. So if you got 2,500 gold, you're good to go. If not, roll a pre-make, mail some money over, get yourself a flyer. Okay, now I just mounted back up, and let's see, way west, way opposite of this place, way west, you're going to see if you look at your map, you should see a big wall, and that's where we're going to be heading. The area is called Gate of Setting Sun, and you can see where my cursor is right there. That's where they are. And the Horde and the Alliance vendors are right kind of like next to each other. And I do want to advise that there can be a lot of gank in here at times, because people just get their gears and they want to try them out and see how strong they are and all that good stuff. And dying here really sucks. There's really no easy way back to get your body. I died here I think once or twice, and I just ended up using the Spirit God, getting res sick, and I used my stone to go back to Stormwind. So getting back to your body really stinks here. Some people claim that there's a way, but most of the people I talked to said they had to do the same thing. They couldn't find a way to get back because all these gates are locked. And right up these steps here is going to be the PvP gear vendors for the Alliance. Now this guy right here on the far left, he's going to have the honor gears. And then the guy on the far right, he's going to have the conquest gears. These do not cost you anything. It must be just for beta, just so we could try them out and all that good stuff. But they don't cost you any money. They don't cost you any honor, any conquest. Okay? So anybody could get these. Even if you're a PvEer, I would say that these are still better than walking around with greens and stuff until you get those gears. So I advise coming here. At first, I only saw the vendor for the honor gears. So I got all my honor gears, and then I tried a BG, and I just got slaughtered. Because come to find out, I noticed everybody had higher gears than me. And I'm like, how did they get these gears? And come to find out, somebody told me there's a conquest vendor there too. But there was a lot of people when I came here. And I think somebody killed him. I think a horde killed him or something. So I never saw him to get the gears. So I didn't know. But now I got him. And on this side is the vendors for the horde. And you could see that they're all marked, that you could attack them and all that good stuff, and they're not elites, so that's why there's a lot of ganking that goes on in these areas. So if you're a horde player, that's where you would get your gears. Sorry I didn't have any background music playing. I forgot all about that. I should have at least had the game music going. But I couldn't find any videos that had this kind of information where somebody actually narrated it. Okay, now we're back at the Alliance new town, and I'm actually going to give you a quick tour of this place. Now, right here, let me see if I'm looking at... Yeah, right here. For anybody who doesn't know this, see Jade Forest once it opens back up. See that area I'm circling? That's the dungeon. If you go there, there's vendors there for glyphs and stuff. And they got like all glyphs for all classes, and they're only like 50 silver or something like that. So you don't have to have them all made anymore. I don't know if that's going to change though. Now right here, when you hit this circle, it gives you a run increase. Now if you notice, these towns, they're actually called sanctuaries. Sanctuaries are like what Dollarin was in the 80 game, and what Shat City was, Shatter City, and Outlands was for the 70 game. Sanctuaries are usually shared by both factions, and they don't have all the vendors for professions, classes, and things like that. And that's pretty much what these places are. We got auctioneers, we got bankers, and they have a couple of other things here, but they don't have class trainers really, and stuff like that. And so that's the difference really between a major city and a sanctuary. Sanctuaries don't have everything. They don't have all the portals usually. But what's cool is this is one time that they made a separate place for both Alliance and Horde. So we don't share the same place in Mist of Pandaria. They're trying to keep us separated. And there's really not too much right now. I'm sure that these areas or these sanctuaries will become more active once you do these dailies. You could see in my mini map there's tons of quests and dailies that I'm not going to bother doing for beta. Because if I do everything in beta, I'm not going to feel like doing it when it goes live. So I'm just checking out the main content right now as far as being a beta player. But I also like to try to help with the bugs too, so I'll probably do some of them. Get that run increase again. Here's a room that's got reforge guys in it. They can reforge your gears here. And I keep getting green when I'm in this area on my map, so that's probably just a little bug right now, a little glitch. And then this is, what's this? This is the bank room or the auction room? This is the bank room. So we got our bank in here. Guild I'm in right now, they got the tabs closed. So basically, as far as main components, as far as these towns go, as far as vendors go, I just really found bank, reforger, auction house. There's an inn. You could save your stone and all that good stuff if you want to. Of course, the flight trainer. And then, like I said earlier, I guess other things, or some of these guys might end up selling cool stuff once you do their dailies or their quests. Here's the innkeeper. And I'm sure Horde has all these too. I won't be able to go into the Horde town, of course, but at the end of the video I'll fly over it just to show you where it's located. Because once you get your flyer and these gears, you're pretty much, you're pretty much set for now. Of course, everybody else has the gears too, so everything equals out. Very kung fu looking, which is what this is all about. I really like the job that they did so far with this expansion. It's not really morbid looking. Not everything's on fire. And stuff like that, so I kind of like that. Alright, this guy right here is a daily guy. I guess once you start doing his quest, you turn into that mount. You either turn into that flyer or you get that flyer. But I think that's when you turn into, like, the Sands of Time or whatever. The flyers that you turn into, and then you could take a passenger. So that definitely seems definitely something to check out. I'm sure it's not going to be an easy quest line though, because as we know, to get any flyers in this game, nothing really comes that easy. And I don't know what these guys are going to have, but I'm sure most of the times when these daily quest guys have these continued talks, is what I call them, it usually leads into something pretty good. So these are probably all the dailies and quests that we're probably going to want to do, especially when the game goes live. And over here right now is the Horde City, or the Horde Sanctuary. And that's located right here. Not too far from each other. There's ours, there's theirs. And that's pretty much it, folks. Like I says, by the end of this video, if you're not into, unless you don't like spoilers, you should be able to get everything going. At least started. And have a fun time. And this was Wise Gamer with another Mist of Pandaria video.